You step off a train and within minutes, the idea of escape starts to collapse. Not because you are weak, not because you have not watched enough movies, but because almost everything a person normally uses to survive has been taken from you at once. You do not know exactly where you are. You do not have normal clothes. You do not have papers, money, food, privacy, a map, or a phone. You may not speak the language around you. You do not know who is safe to talk to. You do not even know which questions are dangerous. And this is the first brutal truth about Auschwitz. Escape was not just a matter of getting past a fence. The entire system was built to make the thought of escape feel almost impossible before a person ever reached the wire. At first, you would look for the obvious things: gates, guards, watchtowers, barbed wire, searchlights, open space. You would realize quickly that the camp was not only guarded at the edges, it was watched from the inside. Every person was counted. Roll calls could last for hours. Prisoners were assigned numbers. Movement was controlled. Work details were organized, checked, and checked again. If someone vanished, the absence could be noticed fast, and the consequences could spread beyond the person who ran. That mattered because fear did not stop at your own body. If you tried to escape, other prisoners could be punished. People in your block, your work group, or anyone suspected of helping could be put in danger. So the decision was not only, can I risk my life? It could become, what will happen to people who had no choice in my decision? That is how a physical prison becomes a psychological one. Now imagine you are still thinking, fine, I would wait, I would observe, I would find a weakness. But waiting costs something here. Hunger eats away at your strength. Exhaustion makes simple decisions harder. Cold, illness, and forced labor shrink your world until planning becomes less like strategy and more like trying to think clearly while your body is failing. Information is also broken. You may not know the layout beyond the places you are forced to go. You may hear rumors, but rumors can be wrong, planted, misunderstood, or too late. A fence seen from a distance is not a plan. A road beyond the camp is not safety. A name whispered in a barracks is not trust, and trust is one of the most dangerous things to need. Some prisoners did escape from Auschwitz. That is important to remember. Their courage was real. Some escaped during outside work details. Some used disguises, stolen documents, or moments when the camp's routines created a narrow opening. One of the most famous escapes was by Rudolf Vrba and Alfred Wetzler in 1944, who got out and helped produce a report that warned the world about what was happening. But the fact that some escaped does not make escape simple. It shows the opposite. These were rare, terrifying breaks in a system designed to close every gap. Because even if you somehow got beyond the camp, the second prison began immediately. Outside, you are not suddenly free in the way a movie would suggest. You are a starving, exhausted person in prisoner clothing, possibly shaved, marked, injured, and without documents in occupied Europe. You may not know which direction leads to a town, a forest, a border, or a patrol. You may not know whether the person ahead will help you, fear you, exploit you, or report you, and helping you could get them killed. That changes everything. A farmhouse light in the distance is not automatically hope. It is a question with life or death consequences for everyone inside. A road is not open space, it is exposure. A village is not safety, it is witnesses, questions, accents, papers, police, and fear. Modern confidence depends on invisible supports. We are used to identification, transport, maps, food we can buy, strangers who might help, laws that might protect us, and a world where being lost does not usually mean being hunted. Remove all of that, and confidence becomes very fragile. So if the question is, could a normal person escape Auschwitz? The honest answer is, maybe, in the rarest circumstances, with courage, luck, help, timing, and conditions that lined up just enough. But that answer is almost misleading, because it makes escape sound like a problem with a solution. For most prisoners, Auschwitz was not a puzzle box. It was a machine built to strip away options one by one: strength, information, identity, trust, time, and hope. The fences mattered. The guards mattered. But the deeper trap was that every possible choice came attached to fear, uncertainty, and consequences for someone else. That is why the fantasy of, "I would find a way out," falls apart so quickly. Not because people inside lacked bravery. Many showed bravery in ways that did not look like escape at all. Sharing information, protecting someone weaker, surviving one more day, remembering names, bearing witness. The real question is not simply how a person could escape Auschwitz. It is how complete a system has to become before escape stops looking like a daring plan and starts looking almost unimaginable. And once you understand that, the barbed wire is no longer the whole image. It is only the visible edge of a much larger prison.